Hello, hello, hello. This is Indigo Sage coming at you with your empowerment message. Okay. I don't know how long it's been, but I'm back with the empowerment message. Um, so, just as a quick reminder, I want you to know I do have a website and it is called unapologeticallysage.com. It is a spiritual website. Also, right now, I want to tell you I'm in competition with my voice going out due to my allergies and the gardener. All right. So I am going to try to speak as loudly and as clearly as I can because I just can't hold this message in any longer. All right. I have got to deliver the message to you guys. So I'm going to trust that as I speak as clearly as possible, that you're going to get it. But like I said, apologies for the gardener who finds a way to just come at whatever time I seem to record. What you guys don't know, there's been lots of times where I've waited to record because the gardener was there, but like he comes at all different times of the day. But for whatever reason, it's always the time I'm getting ready to record. Now, what I would like to also let you know, I'm now on Twitter. So I tweet and we can discover that together because I don't know what tweeting and Twitter is going to look like for me. But as usual, you can find Unapologetically Sage on Instagram and Facebook. Let's get started with this empowerment message from your guardian angels. Welcome to your empowerment message. This empowerment message is all about your new found freedom. Embrace it. Okay? So let's sage this out. And everything you need, all information can be found in the description box below. So, this empowerment message, I started out by asking for a focus card, which will be the reoccurring message throughout this message. Um, the base, the energy, kind of, you know. And this was from my Goddess Power Oracle deck, which is very beautiful. Love to bring them out. When I do bring them out, I like to remind everyone that it's not a deck just for women, you know, because it says goddess. What it is reflecting divine feminine energy, which we all have inside of us. We all have the divine masculine inside of us, along with the divine feminine inside of us. Those are energies that we all possess and have, and it's very important that they stay balanced. So, just because this is a goddess deck, it's not, you know, we all have this energy in us. So, the focus card is adaptability. And I love the deck also because it's pretty. Very pretty. And I want to point out something. I always talk about looking at the images because they do mean a lot and they speak to us a lot. And I'm going to say the first thing that stood out to me was that this image is not clear. I do my best to get these images as clear as possible because I love them all. And I took the pictures and set it up, and I took more and more pictures until I actually looked at the card itself, like a really, really close look, because I need glasses, y'all. Okay, I need glasses. I didn't have my glasses on. I put my glasses on, looked at the image, and she's not clear. It's not a clear, crisp image in the first place. And to me, that related to adaptability. It to me that related to changes. To me, that related to adapting to the changes that are happening. Because this is the first and only card so far that I've had to use with this deck that is not crisp and clear, but I had to adapt. And I was like, wow, okay, come through adaptability. So this is adaptability, because if you look at her cheeks and stuff, you see those spots or pixels that are not crisp and clear or soft. It's not even soft. The other images that I've worked with are soft and clear, and this one is different. I had to adapt. And I was like, ooh, come through with the different levels of teaching me, okay? So I accept it. I accept my adaptability. But excuse me, just drawing attention again to the imagery. Imagery can mean a lot of different things to each and every one of us. So be sure to pay attention to the colors, the numbers. This is number 1. Okay? This is the start of the deck. This is the beginning of this goddess oracle, goddess power oracle deck. Number 1. Okay? Adaptability. Adapt. So, what I got from this card was that you need to ask yourself, what in me needs to shift so I can welcome this amazing abundance? Make sure to maintain your alignment with reality and acceptance of what is or what has become. You can rely on the tools that have been developed within you in order to respond to your current challenges so that you adapt smoothly into your transition. Okay. And again, real quick, my apologies if you hear the lawnmower outside, but I'm going to push through. Um, Share your wisdom. Okay. In reverse. With it being in reverse, there's a little fear about sharing your wisdom. So let's go ahead and dive into this. Oh, and let me say real quick, I do this a lot of times, so my regular sages already know this. For the newcomers, I refer to a lot of times a storytelling type of reading. And what that means is they're not clarifiers. I don't do the cards and then do clarifier on top of clarifier. When I do that, if I do that, that's in the extended where I clarify things. In the actual reading, my style is more so of storytelling. It'll be one row, one deck, either 3 or 4 cards, and that's the first part. Then the second part comes along, which may be a different deck. Sometimes the same deck, different deck, same amount of cards, and then that's like the next chapter or the next part of the story. So it's not about clarifying, it's about telling the insights about what's going on, confirming your feelings, validating your feelings, what you're feeling, and the insights on how to deal with them, what to do next, this, that, and the other. But it's the story of the situation. And so it doesn't work as like this card comes up and then I'm going to clarify it. And then the next card comes up and then I'm going to clarify it. This is a story. So sit back, relax, and listen. Share your wisdom. That's from the beautiful Indigo deck, and it's in reverse. Okay? When cards come in reverse, they mean the same thing a lot of times, just to a lesser point, or they represent fear. In this situation, they represent fear. There's fear about sharing your wisdom. All right? Your guardian angels are telling you to spread awareness. That's what your guardian angels are telling you. Spread awareness. But it's in reverse. So let's stage this out. What's going on? As you learn more about the changes that should be made to society, this card guides you to share this awareness with like-minded individuals. You have a fear of not being understood or a fear of being alone in your thoughts. That's why this card is in reverse. Your angels are here to tell you, share your thoughts with like-minded individuals. What that tells me is that you've been sharing them with people who are not like-minded individuals, which of course would make you that can cause anxiety, because when you're talking to someone who is not on your level, what ask yourself, what do you expect of them? This is where it's very important to consider the source. When people give their opinion or give a response, consider the source. Is that source reliable? If they're reliable, why are they reliable? These are questions you need to ask yourself. And you're sharing your feelings and thoughts with people who are not like-minded. They're not on your level. Let me tell you something. When you elevate, it's exactly that. Some people are not elevated. So there's vibrating, the energy level that you're vibrating at is elevating, okay? And it's like an elevator. So let's say this building has 100 floors, you're on 50, but you're trying to communicate with someone who's on 10 or 20. It's hard, right? Because let's say you don't have a phone, or even if you do, the service is going to be bad. But let's say you're shouting, you're trying to talk to them, trying to be very clear. They can't hear you. You want to know why? Because they're very much lower than you. You cannot communicate. And like I said, I'm using this example, taking away the phones, the smartphones. In a building that is 100 floors up, and there's an elevator, you're on floor 50. You're trying to talk to someone who's on floor, I'm going to be lenient and generous and say 20. But you don't have a phone, so you're trying to shout and tell them. Do you understand why they can't hear you? They can't hear you. They can't hear you. You're too elevated. They can't hear you. And there's no offense against them, but they can't hear you. They don't understand you. They're not of like mind. Like mind people will be in that vicinity. They're going to be on floor 49 or 51, 52. Like-minded, I would like to believe like-minded people, if you're on floor 50, they're going to be on floor 50. And when you shout and say something, they're going to be able to hear you and understand it very clearly. So get that in your mind. Your guardian angels gave me that metaphor on purpose. So I hope ain't nobody caught in an elevator. I've been caught in an elevator twice before in my life, and I panicked. I panicked. It was not nice. But the elevator, because you're going higher and higher and higher. And you can't keep talking to the folks who stuck on the bottom floor. They can't hear you. So when they say be around like-minded people, talk to the folks. What you're going to quickly realize is that the only people who can hear you is the people on that floor. You understand what I'm saying? People on that floor and people who are higher than that floor. Like, you on 50, they on 51, they can hear you. People who are on floor 20 and 10, they can't hear you. And it's not your fault. And just let them be down there. They'll work their way up. And if they don't, the point is, it's let go of what don't serve you. Don't be holding on to situations and trying to figure out why your old friends don't understand your new self. They still on that lower level. And you cannot help them or do anything about it. So this empowerment part is for you to recognize that you need to spread awareness as to your thoughts on what's going on with society with like-minded individuals. It is a waste to do it with people who are not like-minded because they cannot hear you. Freedom, release. You can sense when someone is being controlled or manipulated, and you have the fear of telling them. So you place unnecessary and unfulfilling rules on yourself. This restrictive energy needs to be released so that you are free to speak your profound insights. This will be beneficial for you as well as eye-opening to others. Your angels, okay, your angels ask that you slowly move away from your comfort zone. No matter how slow, as long as you do it. Move towards the freedom of expression without fear. This card says, learn something new. This is the right time. This is the right time. And I really get the sense that you know it. You know it. When you saw this or heard me say it, something clicked. You know it. You know this is the right time to learn something new. This card asks you to initiate or finish studies on a topic that interests you. There is new information waiting for you. All right? And when I wrote that down, they had me capitalize it. It's on caps. There is new information waiting for you. You need to complete something you already know you should be doing. This card is to serve as confirmation that it is the right time for your endeavor. Stop playing. Stop playing. Stop playing around. Right now is the right time for it. Okay, so here we are at the next part of your story. And I used the Moonology deck. And again, all of this information will be in the description box below. So this card came out in reverse. And this card says, your commitment is being tested. And this one says, the universe is testing you. You must face all challenges with confidence. Stay committed to your vision and know that what you believe to be true for you will be. And they want me to repeat that. Okay. So, and this repeating has to do with the reason why it's in reverse. You must know that the vision you have will be true for you. See, there's some doubt there. Originally, I was feeling like fear, but this is not fear. This is doubt. Something happened, or it's because of the time. It's been a long time or something, and you're doubting. You're second guessing. It says second guessing. Don't do that. Do not do that. Your vision, you must know that your vision is right. Your vision is correct. They are saying it's 100% correct. You have to be confident in that. Okay? They've led you here. They've been guiding you this whole time. Don't doubt them now. And see, fear leads to doubt. And I know you had a reversed card for this empowerment message earlier, which was share your wisdom. So you already know that that's something that you're supposed to do, but there's a little bit of fear there. So then here we come, a little down the road, and we have doubt. Doubt will sneak in right after fear. If you have fear, doubt is not far behind. Okay? And this card is your commitment is being tested. This is not, okay, so I was going to say this is not the time to be doubting, but your commitment is being tested. Probably okay, this is what I'm feeling. This is what I'm getting. you're either gonna, oh gosh, I hate to use this term, but I was gonna say man up or not. But you don't have to be a man. You know what I'm saying? Um, or put your, what they be calling it, big girl panties on. I don't know. I don't know these little sayings and stuff, but you're gonna have to boss up, okay? I know that saying. Boss up. Your commitment is being tested because of the fear and the doubt that has crept in. But you need to stay and remain confident throughout the challenges and stay true to your vision and true to who you are. Stay true to who you are. Don't change for anybody, anytime, and for nothing. Don't do that. This is do or die. Okay? I know it may feel like you go 3 steps forward and 2 steps back, something like that. It's okay. Your angels are there. You're being tested. Know that, accept that, understand that, and work through that. The way to work through that is keeping your vision, your goals, your true purpose, the reason why you started all of this, whatever this is to you. Remain true to that, and you're going to make it through with flying colors. You're going to be okay. But we all get tested, okay? It's not just you. We all get tested. We all get tested. Um, Stay strong. And they're saying the key for you to stay strong is keeping that vision, your vision. And they're saying original. So something's going on to where you're trying to move, or someone's trying to move you away from your original thoughts, your original purpose, your original um, goal. Original. They're saying vision and original. Okay, so vision and original, however that relates to you, stay true to that. That's how you will pass the test and overcome the challenges. Just stay true. Stay true to who you are. Don't change. No one's asking you to change. Well, let me tell you something. Even if someone's asking you to change or trying to tell you you need to change, okay, this is where you need to cut out what doesn't serve you. Snip, snip, cut, cut. Okay? And I'm going to leave it right there. If you want a personal reading, hit me up at unapologeticallysage.com. The next card says, so very boldly, work through your fears. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm smiling. Work through your fears, okay? Now, when I'm channeling, I take notes and then I record and just talk about it. So these notes may not flow, but I know you're gonna feel me, all right? So work through your fears. This card represents rebirth as the phoenix rises from the ashes. Okay? It's birth, death, and rebirth. That is what the Scorpio is all about. Connect with your higher self on the higher shelf, okay? And it's very important that you know that whatever you've been through, there is a new start ahead of you. All right? Scorpio is a sign that goes deep into body, mind, and spirit. So when this card comes up, there's nothing superficial about what you are going through. Your shadow side is coming out, which means you must work through it in order to get to the light. The next card is look at the bigger picture. You may have to take a few risks while keeping an open mind about what's for the best. The universe could surprise you. While you prepare to sail into uncharted waters, remember to have fun. At this time, your angels are saying it's okay to focus on the idea instead of the details. So, here's your last card. I decided to round it out with asking which archangel is around you and assisting you at this point, or ready and waiting to assist you. That is Archangel Raguel. I don't know if I said it right, but you know what? When I looked it up to see how to say it, there were multiple ways to say it. So I said, okay, however I say it, then that's going to be the right way to say it. So I'm saying Raguel, relationship harmony. Archangel Raguel says to you, we angels are opening the hearts of everyone involved. Arguments and conflicts are being resolved now. This is what's rounding out this empowerment message. All right. So be empowered to know that the arguments and conflicts are being resolved now. All right. And here's the thing about it. Before this card presented itself, it mentions nothing about arguments or conflicts. But you must know that this is what this is talking about. And you need to find the comfort in knowing your prayers have been heard. They are being answered and resolved right now. As you are listening to this message and it's resonating with you, they're being resolved, okay? Everyone involved, their heart is opening and the conflicts are being resolved. You need to be sure of that, just like you need to be sure of your vision. All right? You need confidence. So, I wanted to say a little more about this archangel. So, I thought it was a good thing for you to know that Archangel Raguel is the angel of justice and harmony. His responsibility is to act God's will as it relates to fairness and peace introduced into our human relationships. Trust your intuition and know that changes are sometimes uncomfortable but necessary. And actually, I really feel like I should have added always necessary. Okay? Changes, they may be sometimes uncomfortable because sometimes they're not uncomfortable. So the sometimes, that's a great place for sometimes to be. Sometimes they're uncomfortable, but they're always necessary when change is presented to you. When there's a conflict, okay, because they're saying to be careful with how I'm wording this. When there's a conflict and the resolution is a change, that means it's necessary. Okay? So I'm not saying that change is always necessary, meaning just wake up and every day change your goals and change this, change that. But some changes are necessary. So let's go ahead and, as you know, I always have an angel number for you guys. And on the empowerment messages, I have either quotes or scriptures or poems. So let's proceed. Your angel number message tile is 222. Now, let me say this just for the newbies. Just to let you know, I created the angel number tiles. I choose them the same way, in the same manner that I choose the tarot or oracle decks. And it's a complement as a summary to each and every message that I provide. And you I want you guys all to know that angels communicate with us all the time. One of the best and easiest ways that they communicate with us is through numbers. So if there's a number that you see that's kind of sticking out to you, or if there's a number that just keeps repeating, you can see it on the receipt, you can see it on your odometer of your car, you could see it as the weather Fahrenheit, you can see it on the clock. You know, clocks are very common. Either way, if you keep seeing the number, or even if you see it one time, but for whatever reason it feels illuminated, go ahead and look it up, because chances are very good that that is an angel number message for you. So what I do is let you know what the bullet points are for the angel number message that coincides with this reading. And I do encourage you to go ahead and Google the actual angel number message. In this case, it's 222, because sometimes they are lengthy. We are all individuals and unique. So therefore, there's no way that I could know how and what section each of you can relate to. But you would know that. That's why I encourage you to look it up on your own as it relates to this message, angel number message 222. But I do have the bullet points for you though. The bullet points for angel number message 222 is angel number 222 tells you that everything will turn out for the best in the long term. Do not put your energies into the negative, do not put your energies into the negativity that you are running into. Just know, oh, they want me to repeat it. Do not put your energies into the negativity that you are running into. Oh, they said, hear me and hear me well. Do not put your energies into the negativity that you are running into. Stop it. Don't do it. You might be tempted. Don't do it. Don't do it. Just know that all is being worked out by spirit for the highest good of all involved. And that actually ties right back to the archangel message with the relationship harmony. Archangel Raguel, who says that we angels are opening the hearts of everyone involved. Arguments and conflicts are being resolved now. So don't don't put your energy into that negativity or what feels like negativity to you. Don't do that, because you might mess things up, basically. Just let them, you've asked for help, they're giving you help. Okay? So don't 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 come in and mess stuff up. If you come in with your own retaliation or revenge, or you did this, I'm gonna do this, don't do that. You've asked for the help and they're giving it to you. So just sit back, relax, and chill. All right? So let's jump into what's next. Hopefully that'll help you relax, sit back, and chill. All right, what we have next, one of my favorite parts, and I only do the quotes and poems and stuff with the empowerment messages, but I have now, since I've been gone for a while, when I did these quotes and poems, let me tell you something. I tried to stick to just one. As you can clearly see right now, there's two on your screen. And I'm going to tell you something. There's another one coming up right after this. But that's to make up for the, I think I've been gone for about 3 months. That's to make up for the 3 months I was gone. I love quotes and poems and all this inspirational stuff. So bear with me, all right? You're getting nothing but my love and light, okay? So, the first quote: freedom is nothing but a chance to be better. That's by Albert Camus. Next quote: live as if you were to die tomorrow. Learn as if you were to live forever. Get into it. I love that one. All right, and that's by Mahatma Gandhi. Live as if you were to die tomorrow. Learn as if you were to live forever. And they're saying that's tied into your vision. Your vision. When they were telling you earlier to keep your vision, keep your vision. Learn as if you were to live forever. All right? Go forth and conquer. They just said go forth and conquer. All right? All right. So here we are. This one was under a category of poem. However, it feels more quote-like to me. But you take it as it is. But it's entitled Rebirth. There will be moments when you will bloom fully and then wilt, only to bloom again. If we can learn anything from flowers, it is that resilience is born even when we feel like we are dying. Let that sink in. Resilience is born even when we feel like we are dying. That is by Neon Soul. Okay, so we've reached the end. And here's the part where I humbly ask you all, if it resonated with you, you know what to do. Please click like and subscribe. You can also get more enlightenment when you visit my website at unapologeticallysage.com. And again, if this resonated with you, please click like and subscribe. And what that's going to do is send that vibration out into the universe so that, guess what? The next time I channel these messages from the universe for the collective, you'll be considered, basically, point blank period. When you put your energy into it, and then I channel the messages and ask for the energy back, your energy will be in there. So that's just how it works. What you put out, you get back. So please click like and subscribe if it resonated with you. And I want you all to have a wonderful week. All right. And please, please still wash your hands, be safe, and wear masks. But just be safe, please. All right. Have a wonderful, wonderful week.